I bet you guys thought my camera got stuck there. I just thought I'd be stupid. Okay, from this video, you guys are going to ascertain that I'm an absolutely bitchy moany cow and I love to complain about absolutely everything. I started making a list of stuff that pisses me off, and the list ended up being like this long. So just get yourself like some hot chocolate or something, because you may well fall asleep while I'm complaining about all my stuff. So the first thing that winds me up is when people ask me if Trisha is my real name. And I'm like, what? So I'm brown, I can't have a white name? Like, that really annoys me. And also, if my name was something really unusual and I had Trisha on my name badge, surely it's because I don't want people to know my actual name. Like, surely it's just what I want to be called and it's just what I like being called. Why do you need to ask me if it's my real name? Like, that really winds me up. And most of the time people go, oh, so is that your actual name? Like, or do you have an Indian name? I'm like, just because like it sounds remotely like an English name, like, you don't need to question whether it's my real name. I think they think my name's going to be Shakundalal, and I'm just like, do you know what, my name is just Trisha. Like, that's just what my name is. Like, just don't ask me questions. The next thing that really winds me up is when you're having like a friend or someone in the car and they light up a cigarette, take a few tokes, and then they look at you and go, oh, sorry, do you mind if I have a cigarette in your car? I'm like, well, you've already started, so why are you asking me now? Like, you've already started stinking out my car. Why are you asking me after you've done it? Like, the polite thing is to ask before you stink out my car, so I don't waste one of your cigarettes. Like, why ask when you've already done it? Like, that really winds me up. Do you mind if I smoke in your car? Well, you're already doing it, so why are you asking me? That really pisses me off. So if you're ever my friend, do not smoke in my car, because I just hate cigarette smell. Like, it's just disgusting. Number 3, another car related one, is like when you give way to somebody and they just don't say thanks. I'm like, so where are your manners? Like, did your mum just not give you any, or did you just like leave them in bed with you like before you got up? I just hate rude people. Like, that really winds me up. Like, at least say thank you. I just put my foot on my brake, I wore out my brake pads for you, and you couldn't even be bothered to just put your hand up or just flash to say thanks. Like, that's just fucking rude. So the next thing is slow people. Just generally slow people. So either people that just do things really slowly, or people that talk really slowly, or people that get to the point really slowly. Like, just fucking move. Seriously, life is too short for you to take half an hour to walk from there to there. And it's like, at work I get really impatient because I've got slow people that work for me, and I've got slow people that, you know, just generally slow people, and I just think, God, just kill me now. Seriously, if it took me that long to do what you're doing, I would literally just never have time to do anything that I want. I just can't stand slow people. Just move, people. Seriously, winds me up. The next thing is, I don't like to be waiting around for people. I just think, do you know what, like, this is my life and this is my precious seconds of my day off. Don't waste my time. If you tell me that you're going to be outside my house at 1 o'clock, be outside my house at 1 o'clock, because the chances are I'm going to be waiting and ready and looking at my clock at 1 o'clock. Don't fucking keep me waiting. Like, I've got shit to do. I've got to be places. I could have rearranged this. I could have spent an extra 10 minutes in bed. Like, don't, that's just, what are you doing? Like, why are you lying to me? Just, if you're going to be late, just tell me you're going to be late. And don't tell me you're 2 minutes away when you haven't actually left your house yet, because that's just lying. Like, that really winds me up when people just say, yeah, I'll be there, I'm just around the corner. And then you literally expect them to drive around the corner and they haven't actually even, like, left their house yet. Don't do that. That is just going to put me into a really crap mood for the rest of the day. So that kind of takes me on to liars. I just cannot stand people that lie. Like, if you can't do something, just say you can't do it. If you don't want to do something, just say you don't want to do it. Don't lie. Don't talk out of your bumhole. Like, it really annoys me when people just lie about stuff. And half the time it's just to make themselves look good. But I just think you just look like a knob. Like, you just lied and now you're just trying to get out of looking stupid, and you look even worse to me now. I hate salespeople. So they're trying to sell you something crap. You know it's crap and they know it's crap. and you tell them it's crap, and you tell them you don't want it because it's crap, or you had it last time and it's crap. And then what do? They go into their little manual and they look for an answer. And you're like, why are you looking through your manual? Like, if you think this product's good, you're supposed to sell it to me. You're not supposed to go, oh, she thinks it's crap, now what do I say? So, like, just come prepared. Like, salespeople, come prepared. Seriously, if I tell you your product's crap, it's because it's crap. Don't waste my time trying to tell me that it's a good product. That just really annoys me at work, because I get a lot of salespeople with their pitches, and it just really winds me up. I just look at them like, give me some free stuff first, and then I'll consider selling your product. If I don't get something, I don't do something for nothing. Like, you have to give me something first for me to sell your product. The other thing I hate is when guys borrow money from girls. Like, seriously, be a man, go work, go do something, go borrow money from your friends. Don't borrow money from your girlfriend or your girl mates and just not give it back because they're a girl. Like, if you didn't give a guy back money, like, surely he would threaten to beat you up, and a girl can't do that. So technically you're stealing. Like, don't take money from a girl and just don't give it back. Like, that really winds me up, especially when the girl's probably working quite hard for her money, and then she's just like, what is she, your bank? Like, that just really, just don't take money from girls. Like, it's horrible. The other thing that kind of happened to me the other day was I was in the supermarket, and there was an Indian man in front of me, and there was another person in front of him that was being served. The person that was being served had like a few items in front, like in front of the Indian man. So the Indian man, like, and his wife, like, wander off somewhere, and they're not even like in the vicinity. So they've just disappeared, and I'm about to be next in line. And the man in front that's just like, he's paid for his stuff and is gone. And I've got quite a lot of shopping with me, and I see this man next to me with like one item. So I was like, oh no, that's fine, go in front of me because you've only got one item. And then the Indian man comes running from nowhere and looks at me, and then looks at the man and says, no, sorry, I was in front of you. And he then points to me and goes, oh, she said I can go first because I've only got one item. And then the Indian man looks at me and goes, oh, these white people, in our own language. And I just thought, hang on, you just disappeared for like 10 minutes and then you came back. I said, don't think I'm going to agree with you just because we're both brown. Like, I'm not going to be your friend because we're brown. I'm not going to take your side because we're the same colour. Like, it just doesn't work like that. Like, you wandered off. Why are you getting your knickers in a twist over it? Like, that really wound me up because he just expected me to have a bitch about the man in front, and I was just like, hell no. Hell no. If you walk out the queue, you're not in the queue. Get behind me, basically. Oh, it really wound me up. The other thing I hate is bad breath. Oh my god. Toothpaste is not expensive. Toothpaste and chewing gum are not expensive. There is no excuse for bad breath, especially when you know that your optician has to test your eyes and have to get really, really close to you. There is no excuse not to brush your teeth or clean your tongue or even wash in the morning. There is just no excuse for bad hygiene. Next thing, number 11, is when non-stupid girls act stupid in front of boys. It's like the classic example of like when you see a guy and a girl bowling, and you know full well she's been bowling with her girlfriends for like 10 years, yet when a guy comes along she suddenly doesn't know how to bowl properly, and she doesn't know how to bowl in a straight line, and she suddenly needs somebody to help her bowl. I'm like, why are you acting like a bimbo? Like, the guy is just going to think you're stupid. He's not going to think you're cute. He's just going to think you're actually just stupid. Like, bimbo girls, I just don't understand why girls act stupid in front of boys. Like, I just don't get it. Also, another thing I hate is women drivers. Yes, I did say women drivers are fucking crap. I can be following a woman in the car and not know who the hell she is, and just from the way that she does things I can tell that it's a woman driver. Like, she'll slow down about a mile before she gets to a roundabout. She'll give way to like every single car along the way. She'll drive at like 26 miles an hour on a 40-mile-per-hour road. She'll let 4 cars go at the roundabout when there was space for like a truck to go in between. Women are just such shit drivers. Like, they just don't know what they're doing. And I'm sorry, but I know I'm a woman, and a lot of people will agree with me. Women are shit drivers. Guys just drive fast and they're careless, but women are just so fucking stupid when it comes to driving, and it really pisses me off when I'm stuck behind a woman. And it's like they shit themselves when they get to a roundabout. Like, I can smell the shit from my car. I'm like, why are you just freaking out? It's just a roundabout. Just when you see a gap, you go. And it's like they sit there for like half an hour, like, shall I go yet? Shall I go yet? I'm like, do you know what? This is ridiculous. How the fuck did you pass your test? Also, when it comes to driving, when I'm driving and somebody's telling me what lane to be in, like, is your foot on the pedal? Are you driving the car? Are you in control of where we're going? Are you paying for the petrol? No, so shut the fuck up and just let me drive. Like, it just really annoys when people go, do you want to get into that lane? Do you want to get... I'm like, no, I'm driving and there's a reason I'm doing what I'm doing, so just let me do what I'm doing, otherwise get out my car. Also, number 14 is when guys think they're funny because they take the piss out of people. And, like, you know, I know a lot of guys that people, like, their other friends will laugh at and think they're really funny, but actually when you think about what the guy does to make people laugh, it's just that he takes the mickey out of everybody. So he's not actually funny, he's not actually witty in the slightest, he's not actually clever with his jokes, he just takes the mickey out of people and then laughs at them himself. I'm like, you're fucking insecure. Like, that's why you take the mickey out of people and you find it funny. You're fucking insecure, you're not funny. The other thing I hate is when I'm at work and I give my patient a pen to sign, like, a form, and then they don't give it back to me. I'm like, that's stealing. Like, you just stole from me. Like, there's prison sentences for what you've just done. You just stole my pen. Like, give me my pen back. I'm like obsessed with stationery, and if I've got a nice pen or a pen that writes nicely or a big pen, I love big pens. Okay, so if I've got a big pen, someone just takes it and then just doesn't give it back to me, I'm like, that's stealing. Like, you just can't steal my stuff. Like, I just can't stand people that steal my pens. Number 16 is like beauty guru related. It's like when a beauty guru like just needs any excuse to do like a particular look. And it's like, oh, I'm going to do a January inspired look. I'm like, what the fuck does January look like? Oh, I'm inspired by my cat's aunt's birthday. I'm going to do a look inspired by my cat's aunt's birthday. I'm like, nobody gives two shits. Like, nobody cares. Like, I just don't understand why there's a reason to do like inspired looks which have no relevance whatsoever. Like, I don't know if that's just being really bitchy, but I just don't get it. Also, I hate it when I go out with like, this is like when I was younger, so you go out with a girl mate or you go out with a couple of girl mates and one of your girl mates doesn't get chatted up by a guy, doesn't get any interest from any guys, and so they sit there with like a face like a slapped arse the entire night, and I just think, grow a pair, have some respect for yourself and stop being a fucking slut. Like, just because a guy hasn't spoken to you, you're still here with me, we can still have fun, we can still have a laugh. So what? And I'm just like, so what if a guy is coming up to me and talking to me, he just wants to see if I have a lighter, he's not trying to get his shizzle in my nizzle. Like, you don't need to be jealous over a guy talking to me, he just wants to know if I have a lighter or not. Like, don't be a slag, just enjoy yourself with your mates. It's not all about getting laid, and I just can't stand girls that are like that. Number 18 is when people talk to me about crap. Like, I had this person at work a long time ago and she used to come into work and tell me what she had for her fucking dinner. I don't give two shits what you had for dinner last night. I don't care if it was your grandmother's sister's long lost friend's birthday. I really don't care about what you know, what underwear you're wearing. Like, just don't tell me stuff that's crap. Like, it really pisses me off. And I'm like, did I even ask, like, what your aunt's cat's favourite colour was? Like, why are you telling me this shit? Like, I will ask you if I want to know something about you. Also, number 19 is when people ask me, so, are you going to have an arranged marriage? I'm like, I was born here. I don't see my parents, like, forcing me down an aisle, like, with, you know, handcuffing me to a guy. Why do people assume that I'm having an arranged marriage because I'm brown? Like, that really winds me up. Also, number 20 is when your boyfriend like kisses you just after you've applied your lipstick and lip gloss and lip liner and your lips look all like lovely. Like, seriously, is your dad gonna pay for the lip gloss that you just smeared off my face? Just why do you have to pick that moment in time to kiss me when I have just applied my lip gloss and you've just watched me apply it? Number 21, also related to lip balms. Why do some lip balms make your lips go white? Like, who wants to look like the Ice Queen? Why would you wear a lip balm that makes your lips look white? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Number 22 is when parents smack their kids and shout at them in public. Like, seriously, sometimes I want to go up to the parent and be like, how would you like it if I pulled your pants down and I lay you on my trousers and I slapped your ass in front of all these people? Would you enjoy that? Would you like it? Is that a nice thing to happen to you? It just really annoys me when people smack their kids in public. I just think it's disgusting. You know, I understand you have to discipline your children, but there are ways to doing it, and you don't swear and slap your kids in public. Like, that's just wrong. Number 23 is when girls flirt with my boyfriend on Facebook. I'm like, hello, bait book, I can see everything. I can see you doing your little winks. I can see your little smileys. I can see everything you're doing. Like, why do girls do that on Facebook? They think it's okay to flirt with other people. They're like, oh, she sent me a message on Facebook. I'm like, I don't give two shits what she sent you. Why is she putting kisses and smiley faces on the end of your messages? Like, that really annoys me. Number 24 is when they put a commercial in every 10 minutes when I'm trying to watch a TV programme. Like, that really pisses me off. I'm like, you're just trying to make money, and you know, you want a programme to be as short as you can, and you just want as many advertisements as you possibly can fit into half an hour space. I'm not paying my TV licence to watch advertising. Number 25, when I'm eating healthy foods or I'm detoxing and people go, oh, you don't need to diet, you're going to disappear if you lose any more weight. I'm like, am I standing naked in front of you? Can you see the wobbles around my stomach and the wobbles on my arms and the wobbles on my thighs? No, you cannot see any of it because I'm decent enough to wear clothes. So why are you telling me that I don't need to lose weight when you can't see my body? Like, that really pisses me off. Also, when people go, when you feel absolutely fine, you go into work, you feel fine, someone goes, oh, don't you feel very well today? Are you trying to say that I look like shit? Is that what you're trying to say? Why don't you just say, Trisha, you look like shit, instead of going, oh, doesn't look like you look very well today. That really winds me up. When someone asks you if you want to go to the cinema or something with them and you say no just because you don't want to go or you don't want to watch that film, and they go, oh, but why not? I just think, why do I need to give a reason? I just don't want to go. Like, it might not be I want to go, I just might not want to go with you. I might not want to see that film. I just might not feel that great. Why are you asking me 20 questions on why I don't want to go? The other thing is, when someone asks you if you want to go out for dinner, so say for example, somebody said to me, do you want to come out and eat sushi? And say for example, I didn't like sushi. So someone asked me, do you want to come out and have sushi? And I say, no, sorry, I don't like sushi. Why the fuck are you then going to say, come on, it'll be fun? What part of fun is eating something I don't like? Are you going to make the food sing to me? Seriously? Are you going to make it get up and do a little lap dance for me? I just don't understand. Don't tell me it's going to be fun when I've just told you I don't like it. That really pisses me off. Next thing I don't like is when people ask me stupid questions. So you're like watching a film at the cinema, and somebody, you know, someone jumps off a cliff or something, and then your friend turns around and goes, oh, did you see that? No. I just paid £8 to sit in the cinema with my eyes closed. Of course I fucking saw that. I just don't understand why people do running commentary while you're trying to watch a film. I just generally don't like stupid questions. Like when you go into work and you go, I'm not feeling that great, and they go, oh, aren't you feeling very well? No, I just said I wasn't feeling well. Why are you asking me the question, am I not feeling well? Like, just stupid questions just really wind me up. Next thing is like, kind of like nosy people. Oh my god, I can't stand nosy people. So the people that you're at work and you mention them in passing in a sentence and they're on the other side of the room and they come running over because they've just heard their name. I'm like, I was talking about you, not to you. And if you're that paranoid that you think that I'm talking about you in a bad way, you're obviously doing something wrong if you're that paranoid. Like, just stop being so fucking nosy. It's making you paranoid. And the last thing is just generally stupid people at work. So I'm an optician. I get people to read letters on the chart. So I'm saying to people, right, can you read the last line of letters on that chart? And they start reading from the top. K, V, D, F. And I'm thinking, did I not just say to you, can you read the last line? Why do I have to listen to you get through 20 letters? I've just asked you to read the last line. Why the fuck are you reading all of them? And then the next question I ask normally to people Okay, so there's a few dots on the chart. I'm going to show you 2 lenses. Tell me which lens makes the dots look clearer. And they start going 1, 2, 3. Did I fucking ask you to count the dots? What part of tell me which lens is clearer told you that you needed to start counting the dots? Like, when did I tell you to count dots? I just don't understand. Also, the last thing at work that winds me up is when I ask my patients, so do you get any headaches or do you get any double vision generally? Any problems with headaches or double vision? They go, only when I'm hungover and drunk, ha ha ha. I've heard that fucking so many times. Just seriously, just stop trying to be funny, because it's really not. And there's so many times I've got to laugh and pretend it's funny, and then I just think, you're just not funny. Like, you're just really not entertaining me. Just get out of my room. It just winds me up when people think they're funny and they're not. So I think that is all the stuff I like to moan about. You're probably watching this and just going, Trish, you're just such a cow, like you just like to moan about everything, but it's just the way I am. So I'll see you in the next video, and love you lots, and if you have any questions, leave them below, and also please like, comment, rate, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video.